Okay, this time y'all, hey, describe the transformation of the graph from the f of x to g of x. Now one thing you can do is go to your calculator, type these into your y equals. It is a horizontal shift because remember the horizontal liars, you don't really have the parentheses on the exponent. But if it's in the exponent, it's a horizontal shift. And horizontal liars, so it's not going to go right 3, but what? Left 3. It's going to go left 3, all right? So it's going to go left 3. This would be how you would type that into your calculator. And on this one here, I'm definitely going to go ahead and do the following here a second, because I think that it's real important to see the actual graph differences. So let's clear this out here. My y equals, I'm going to first off put that 3 caret to the x. And if you want to, you can hit graphs, so you know what the first one looks like. What's nicer about your graphs is you have the different what? Colors, so you can definitely tell that's the first one. But if you don't have that, and now I'm going to go down here and leave that in there, then the second one is what? 3, and it's what? X what? Plus 3, and hit graph. And so there's the first one, and what's the second one? It's what? Left. And left how far? 3. So that would be the way to do that. Might be harder to on your table. One of the things that would be very difficult is notice is right here. We went left 3. Notice your 0, 1 is now, the 1 is now what? Negative 3. That's how come you know it moved how many far? The 3. Oh, okay. That's what I typed in. And I typed in these strokes right here.
What's the XT?
The XT, that's just the X button. See, it says XT theta N.
Oh.
That I put actually what it is. That's just your X button.
Okay.
That's your X button. That's what that might be what, because I've tried to put exactly what it looks like on the calculator on.
So you always put the X first.
Yeah, it's always going to be it's going to be 3. I would put the one that your original one first, and then put the other one like second. Okay, so that's how I would probably do that. So then and I think there's another one here. Okay, so on this one right here.
So you just have to graph it?
Yeah, you can graph it and you see that it went what? How far what? Well, first off, you should have to tell that's a what? It's a horizontal shift because why? It's up in the exponent. So you don't need to really have to graph it. Yeah, excuse me. You don't have to graph it, but I was just trying to show if you couldn't see what it did to what.
Okay.
Yeah, so you should be able to tell that right there. Now this next one.
What's the answer? Is it left?
The answer was on the previous one. Yeah, it was left, not left, but left 3.
So that's the answer?
That's the answer.
Okay.
It was left 3. The answer was left 3. Because that's what it's asking, yes. It's describing, it says describe the transformation that yields the graph. I guess I can see why that's confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like big words. It's saying, where did it move to? That's what it's asking. Where did it move to? What moved what? Left what? 3. The next one, now by looking at it, I can tell you what's different between this one and that one. What's the only difference?
Minus 2?
No, the minus 2 is the same. The negative 5. That's a vertical shift of what? Down 5. And all I was trying to get at is you can go to your y equals if you want to. And here you would have to make sure you get the negative 2x. Whoops. Even I did it what? Wrong. Delete that. Exponent what? X. And then the other one, as you clear that one out, see it would be negative 5 minus 2 to the what? X. And as you hit these graphs, you're going to see that there's the first one, and the second one what?
Down?
Down. Yeah, and if we go to your table, second table, you can see that your 0, negative 1, right, is there, and you need to find negative 1 on the other one. Actually, negative 1. Well, no, because it's a vertical shift. What did it do? Go down. I know it went down 5, so 0, 1. Oh, I know why. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. At 0 with the -1, 0 to what? -6. Because that was a vertical, the 0 stayed the same. Okay? So that's the way you can kind of do it. I mean, truthfully, y'all, you should recognize that this was just a what? A vertical shift because it wasn't in the exponent. If it's in the exponent, it's going to be what? Horizontal. It's just asking you how the two graphs are different. This one was what? Just down 5 more than the other one. And that's what it's like on the test.
Next.
Okay?